good enough.
Okay, all right, well, we put it on the banner. Dalman, Calcote.
That's it.
That's it? Okay. All right. Well, you served as Baker First Class of the United States Navy aboard the USS Heermann?
Heermann.
Heermann, double E, Heermann, DD 530, a destroyer in the South Pacific.
Yep.
The ship entered service in 1943. It took part in several battles during World War II in the Pacific Theater of Operations, including the Philippines campaign, Battle off Samar, and the Battle of Iwo Jima, among others.
Yep, in fact, our ship was involved when they started island hopping
Yeah,
from there to the Philippines and back to Iwo Jima.
it sounded like you went Marshall Islands, Solomon Islands,
Every one of them.
all over the place,
Yep.
Philippines and beyond. So
Philippines.
you spent a lot of time at sea. The destroyer was commissioned right before you went to sea. True?
Yep.
Yeah. So
I went aboard her when she was commissioned.
oh,
in
that's
San
awesome.
Francisco.
San Francisco in 1943.
Yep.
Got commissioned, went to Pearl, and then beyond to the South Pacific.
Yep.
Okay, so Heermann gained fame during the last stand of the Tin Can Sailors, which you were one of, right?
Yep.
Tin Can Sailor because trying to keep track, or you're all kind of smushed like sardines in the Tin Can Destroyer, right?
Well, we had a capacity of about 360 people aboard.
Okay, but
That was just about the full capacity of a destroyer.
but space for 250.
Beg pardon?
Space for 250. All right. Well, anyway, you were a Tin Can Sailor, and you were part of Task Unit 77.4.3 Taffy 3, right? Taffy 3 was the group on Samar in the Battle of Leyte Gulf,
Yep.
right? Engaged a far superior Japanese task force during the Battle of Samar in October 1944. Heermann was the only American destroyer of Taffy 3 to survive the engagement. Right, so
there was two other destroyers, the Johnson and the Hull.
Mm.
The Hull was a sister ship to our ship.
Mm-hmm. And that got sunk.
She went down way about. Last time I saw her, she was headed right into the Japanese fleet. Control shot away and no control, just full force.
Now your task force group came into the main central group of the Japanese force.
Yeah.
Was it the Yamato?
We were classified as the only destroyer that ever went up against a battleship and survived.
Oh wow, that is great. Well, we are glad you were here, and I imagine you manned quite a few battle stations in between your time.
Yeah, it was always something different, but the last one I was in it was at Leyte Gulf. I was second loader on a 40 millimeter on the starboard side. We took we took 4 hits. The first, our number one gun got knocked out right away. And then we had one go right through the pilot house, right over our heads where we were.
Yeah.
We were so lucky, we only lost 3 of our crew members.
Yeah, that's.
But
We're sorry for.
after the rest of the fleet got there and the Japs took off, well, we started picking up survivors that we could do. I think we picked up about 70 survivors.
From some of the other destroyers that got sunk.
Well, the carriers went
Oh, and the carriers went down as well. Your So the destroyers were sent to protect and screen for
Yeah,
the carrier
we
group.
were laying smoke screen all the time.
Mm-hmm. So, well, I know that, well, one, we're sorry for the loss of your comrades in arms, so many years ago. And, but we're glad that you're here, and we're glad that you survived. And,
Well, I am too.
I am too.
Me too, I got a good neighbor.
So yeah, he's you got great neighbors with Dale Collins as your neighbor.
Yep.
So
I've
that's
known Bill for how long?
that's
What's that?
Ever since I moved.
Yeah.
Ever since I moved up here. In fact, he sold me my first insurance policy right here in town.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I also read and Crystal shared that you earned the Philippine Liberation Medal with 2 Bronze Stars, right, for your service there. The Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal, the American Campaign Medal, the Navy Good Conduct Medal, and the World War II Victory Medal. So
Yes.
That's a bunch of others, but that's an impressive bunch of salad there on your chest, and we appreciate it. So you recently turned 99 years old here in Philomath, and we're grateful for your presence as a member of the greatest generation, right? And we're delighted to present this street banner in your honor, right? And we intend to put this street banner up outside City Hall in your honor for a while, right? And I think it'll signify your remarkable service to our nation.
Thank
So, so congratulations, and we're certainly proud of you.
I'm proud to be a citizen of Philomath. We have a good neighborhood.
Yes, we do.
I mean, it's so quiet.
It's a
I'm well, I was a baker, retired for 30, I was a baker after I left service for 33 years. And always get up at midnight, go to work. So I get up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
You started in the Navy, and it
Yeah.
became a habit
Yeah.
for life.
Well, when I got out of the Navy, that's about the only kind of work I could find, because after the war, it was like it is now, that you can't, well, now you can find a job if you want one, but then, you were lucky to find any kind of work.
Yeah.
And you didn't get $10 an hour.
Sure, yeah. Not quite that
I
wage.
started civilian baking in a little bakery in California, 40 cents an hour.
Whoa. Yeah, that wouldn't get you much these days.
40 cents an hour, and I'd work 8 hours. Then I'd go out and clean the shop after it was closed for 25 cents.
Mm. I tell you what, I don't know how you did it, but we're glad you did, and we're glad that you're here. And I did.
But I bought my first house for $7,500.
Whoa. Was that here in Philomath?
No, that was in California.
California. Oh, really?
And the last one I bought was sort of 40,000.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
it was a GI repossessed at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I was only making something like $40 a month payments.
Right. Yeah. Well, you're 99 years old. And before we kind of close here, what advice do you have for the rest of us, younger folks like that are assembled here?
Well, I don't know about you people, but I'm a Christian. I trust in the man's word. I read my Bible, and I respect everybody that comes along. I don't just discriminate against anyone. I'm just a normal human being that likes to be liked by people like you.